This is a report on 3 chemical munition systems currently under development by the United States Army. The E-8 35mm multiple tube cartridge launcher, the E-158 aerial cluster, and the E-159 aerial cluster. Here at Fort Campbell, Kentucky in 1963, Troop Test Water Bucket 1 indicated that Riot Control Agent CS was a potentially effective tactical weapon that could be employed both offensively and defensively. As a result of the Fort Campbell tests, Army researchers at Edgewood Arsenal, Maryland, designed the E-8, the E-158, and the E-159 munition systems as vehicles for delivering Agent CS to the target. The E-8 system is a man-portable, expendable launcher consisting of 16 tubes encased in a plastic carrier. Each tube holds 4 cartridges filled with 40 grams of pyrotechnic mix and 16 grams of Agent CS, a total of 64 cartridges. The E-8 munition system can be fired either manually or electrically, from a ground emplacement or from a vehicle. Elevations of 25 to 90 degrees provide for ranges of 30 to 250 meters. Lateral distribution is achieved by the arrangement of the launch tubes. At maximum range and under optimum meteorological conditions, the E-8 will blanket an area 30 meters wide and 150 meters long with a cloud of CS in approximately 25 seconds. The E-158 system is a munition designed for helicopter delivery to the target. It consists of 8 modules, each containing 33 CS pyrotechnic mix-filled canisters. The E-158 munition is hand-tossed from the aircraft, traveling at speeds up to 300 knots. The E-159 system consists of 2 158s connected by a strong back assembly. It is designed for delivery to the target area on brackets suspended beneath the wing of the aircraft. The canisters contained in both the E-158 and the E-159 systems are fired in much the same manner as the cartridges in the E-8 system. The individual canisters are ejected from the cluster by the ignition of a propellant charge. Then, after a 4 to 6 second delay, the CS pyrotechnic mix compound is ignited, causing emission of the CS agent. In December 1965, Troop Test Water Bucket 2 was conducted at Camp A.P. Hill, Virginia, to test the effectiveness of the E-8, E-158, and E-159 systems in a series of simulated tactical situations. What you are about to see are actual film clips of those tests. The objective of this first test was to determine the ability of the E-158 cluster system to prevent a potential ambush through reconnaissance by fire, as well as to determine the effects of Agent CS on both masked and unmasked troops. The hostile force was made up of a group of 2-man teams, with 1 man masked and the other unmasked. A masked evaluator was assigned to each team. Hostiles were considered to be effective as long as they could continue to operate their weapons. But when overcome by the agent, unmasked personnel were helped from the contaminated area by their masked buddies. Following each test, the participants, both friendly and hostile, masked and unmasked, were interrogated concerning their reactions to the agent and their abilities to function properly and to identify members of the opposing forces. Evaluators also recorded such vital data as cloud dimensions and stability, the time required for cloud buildup, and pertinent information concerning the weapon's functioning. Troops equipped with protective masks were able to move through the target area before the agent cloud had dissipated. The objective of the next test was to evaluate the effectiveness of the systems in enabling masked friendly troops to occupy a village with minimum hazard to non-combatants and friendly troops. Hostile troops were not masked. Some occupied tunnels and underground chambers. Although only one of the delivery systems, an E-159 cluster, placed the munition on target, 85% of the target was covered. The majority of the hostile force was incapacitated. Seepage of the agent into the shallow, unsealed tunnels forced unmasked hostiles into the open. This test, more than others, pointed up the need for more accurate bombing techniques and training for use of the E-158 and E-159. It also demonstrated